Welcome back to another episode of HopUp Reviews. Today we are reviewing the VFC MP5A4. Let's get into it. So what is the MP5A4? Well, basically it's an MP5 with a fixed stock. The MP5 is an SMG small machine gun, which is made by H&K, Heckler & Koch, and it's 9mm. In this case, it's 6mm. What I've done to this rifle so far is I changed the battery connectors from a Tamiya to a Dean's, simply because my Dean's batteries are 11.1s and my Tamiya are 9.6. I've had some issues with the 9.6 volt batteries where I did not have any issues with the 11.1s. So overall, the change was, I think, necessary, and that's about it. The other thing too is a quick slight cosmetic thing, which is the stock and a handguard, which I have. Just simply a camouflage tape. This was done for a Milsim in 2024, which was the Last Stand 2 hosted by Trigger Airsoft. Fantastic event, by the way. Thank you guys so much. Something that I've also done is put zip ties here and here. That allows me to use a sling. At some point I will change them. I know. Zip ties, not the most ideal choice. First things first, let's get into the magazine. Well, I have a magazine here. It's not loaded, as you can see, so it's empty, nothing's there. Yeah, just for obvious reasons, there's no iPro and it's not in a space to shoot a airsoft gun. So, here's how it goes. Put it in. That's it. It's loaded. How to release it? There's two ways. One, there's a latch right here in front of the trigger guard. You push this forward and then you can take out your magazine. Very simple. The other way is that there's a button right there. You push that and you pull it out. Done. Very simple. I love that. How to access your HOP unit? Well, there's a charging handle right here, which you can pull back and pull up or push up, however you have it handled, and gives you access to your HOP unit. The HOP unit is a slide HOP unit, so you could see that here. I could pull it back. I believe pulling it back makes it go up, while pushing forward makes it go down. A lot of the times I use either 0.28s or 0.3 gram BBs, maybe 0.32s. Depends on what's available, and it hops it beautifully. When you're done, slap that charging handle down and you're good to go. By the way, slap certified. How do you access the battery compartment? Well, it's very simple. This back plate goes down and out. I have a Velcro strap to it. That way the back plate doesn't get lost. I lost it a couple of times. So I put the Velcro strap and now it's good. Right away you get access to your Dean's or battery connectors for your battery. I have an 11.1. How you put it in, very simple. You just take your connectors, plug it in, put it in the stock, cables in, plate attaches like so, and now you're good to go. Now, how do you switch firing modes? Well, you have two in this version. One is semi, and another one is full auto. I have seen some manufacturers make three selections so that you have a semi, 3-round burst, and full auto, which is not bad. I certainly like this. It's enough for me. So now that's plugged in real quick just to do a sound check or a function test. There is no BBs in it. I know this is not an environment to shoot, but just for sound, put it in semi-auto and try it out. Perfect. And now in full auto. Excellent. So let's disconnect the battery. That way no accidents happen. Excellent. Take out the battery, close this, and now you're done. Now, receiver or the handguard. I have two. I have the regular one and I also have the flashlight handguard as well. How do you replace it? It's very easy. What you do is there's a pin right there. You pull that out, take the handguard off, and it's done. That's how you take it off. Very easy. And then you have your other one, put it in, put the pin in, That's it. Done. Now, I will say, though, with the flashlight handguard, I do have one thing about it which I don't like, and that's the fact that you can't put a suppressor on it, or at least it makes it difficult to put one on. But you know what? For overall performance, it doesn't affect it. It gives you nice lighting. And yeah, overall, it's fantastic. So we're going to do a quick range test. So yeah, let's load it up, slap it, and let's get to work. Semi-auto first, and semi. And now full auto. All right, let's take this thing apart. So now how do you access your HopUp and inner barrel? Well, it's a little bit of a process. It's not actually too bad. There's no screws that you have to use or unscrew and all that stuff. And it's very simple. So there's a pin here, a pin here, and a pin here that you just have to take out. So let's do that. There's one. Pull the stock off. There's two. Pull your handguard off. And then there's three right there. You pull that off. Now, when doing so, there's a spring for your a HopUp plate or your dust cover that's located just right in here. So that might jump out on you or not, just as a precaution. So you pull this like so, so it goes from there to here, and you could pull that rod straight out. Now you don't lose it. This is what it looks like. Has a spring and it's a nice rod. So pull this forward and down, and you just need to play with it until it comes off. I've done it a few times now where it's a little easier. So now you have more access to your gearbox. There's more disassembly needed, like taking off the screw, and of course your motor right there. And I believe that would be it for taking this whole thing apart if you need full access to your gearbox. You set this aside. Now in here, of course, is your inner barrel and your hop unit. And it's very simple from here. All you do is you can flip it upside down and lean it back, and then your inner barrel and hop unit come out very easily. Now I will say though, because of the hop unit's adjustment arm, if you just let it fall, it just goes back up. Not easily, by the way. There's a bit of friction there, so it doesn't slide back and forth and messes with your hop. Yeah, and that's basically it. You can continue to disassemble it if you would like to by pulling out your dust cover. You just need to reach in there a little bit more, and it's right here. Very simple. To go further, you would need to use screwdrivers and having certain bits to take it apart, but I don't think it's necessary to do that. Yeah, and that's basically it. So we could put it all back together. Dust cover first. Yeah, FPS I'll put right here so that you know what it was. I was using it in the winter time using 0.3s. I believe I mentioned that already before. Yeah, overall, what do I think about it? Well, I love this thing a lot since I got it. Even with 9.6 batteries, it was very good. Even better when I was able to use 11.1s. No jamming, just pure consistent shooting, nothing to complain about at all. I have used this now for I think maybe 2.5 years or so. I've brought it to 2 milsims, and those were Last Stand 2 by Trigger Airsoft and Last Stand 3 by Trigger Airsoft. So shout out to you guys for an awesome event for at least 2 years in a row that I've been there. Talking with the other guys, they probably said, yep, throughout the whole thing, everything was fantastic. So again, shout out to Trigger Airsoft for hosting such amazing events. But yeah, overall, fantastic gun. Love this thing to death. I continue to use it today if I'm not using a sniper, even though I have different selections as well. Probably in the next episode, I'll be going over the STG-44. Also another HopUp review product. Hope you guys enjoyed. Like and subscribe. If you'd like to see more videos, there's a ton of them for you guys to watch. And yeah, see you out in the field. Take care. Thanks.